Hi, I'm Eric D'Amato.
And I'm Matthew.
And happy Halloween! Welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Welcome back. Happy Halloween.
So, it's still Hannibal month. It's
Yep.
obviously between episode 1 and 2 of this year's Halloween specials, an entire month has not passed.
I hope not. Fuck.
There are some people who upload that infrequently, but
I raised my hand.
you don't have an expectation of frequent uploads.
True.
I do.
You get 2 a year, maybe.
If you're lucky. Hey, at least, even fucking the nerd uploads more frequently than you now.
It's fine.
Hey, you're on this show.
That's true.
So you technically could send your fans here. But we got the next in the chronology, the next Hannibal Lecter movie.
Yep.
Why are you giving me an ad for Doolittle?
Like old Doolittle, or are they
The Robert Downey Jr. Doolittle.
Oh, even that's old. What the
that
fuck?
already came. Are they making another one? I hope not.
Yeah, God,
Such
I
a
hope
weird.
not.
And what the fuck connection does that have to Red Dragon?
Oh, yes, we're covering today, by the way. So
Yeah, we're doing the next one, Red Dragon, based on the first Hannibal book, Red Dragon by Thomas Harris. We've already reviewed a movie based on this. That would be Manhunter from the 80s.
Yep.
This is different in that it's more about Dollarhyde than Will Grant. And there's a lot more fucking Hannibal in this one, because Hannibal was just a character back then. Now Hannibal is the fucking star.
Yeah.
This is Red Dragon from 2002, rated R, obviously, with a 7.2 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
Score's going up. Year go down, score go up.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think...
A retired
one of them.
FBI agent with psychological gifts is assigned to help track down the Tooth Fairy, a mysterious serial killer. Aiding him is imprisoned forensic psychiatrist Dr. Hannibal the Cannibal Lecter.
Like, it's not wrong, but that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah, it's the...
Finally, we're taking down the fucking Rock movie where he was a Tooth Fairy.
But because one forgets that the press, like Dollarhyde calls himself the Red Dragon.
Yeah.
The press calls him the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
But this is everyone you're expecting. Sir Anthony Hopkins is Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah.
Edward Norton is Will Graham.
That's right, Norton did play in this.
Not happy about that. Not really a fan of Ed Norton.
Yeah, I forgot he was in Red Dragon. Fuck.
Ray Fiennes is Francis Dollarhyde.
Yeah.
Harvey Keitel is Jack Crawford. Emily Watson is here. Mary Louise Parker. Anthony Heald. Hey, it's the same Chilton. It's cool. But everyone you're expecting.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was nice to get back Hopkins, because, I mean, can't really do Hannibal without him at this point.
2002? No, not.
Yeah, in 2002, I mean, like, you were getting away with that, like... But I'm interested. It's been a while since I've seen Red Dragon.
I just double-checking if Harvey Keitel is the same as in Silence of the Lambs.
Yes? I want to say yes, because that sounds familiar, that he was in both. I'm pretty sure he was.
That's Jack Crawford.
I don't know if he plays the same character, but I do know there was like some.
I know he's in Pulp Fiction. He's Mr. Blue.
Oh, true. Yeah, he is. Yeah. That's another way I gotta rewatch at some point. It's been a while since I've seen Pulp Fiction.
That's a good fucking movie.
It's a good fucking movie. Yeah,
good fucking soundtrack too.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw this one.
No, Scott Glenn.
Ah, yeah.
In the old one.
I'm excited to watch this one again. It's been a while since.
I think he may have been dead by the time.
Maybe. This one I remember liking a lot, but then I watched Manhunter like recently for the first time. I think I definitely like that one more. I'm excited to watch this one.
Scott Glenn's still alive?
Damn.
Oh, he was in Born Legacy as 2012. Oh, shit. All right. Anyway, let's watch Red Dragon.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
It doesn't do that in this movie.
No.
Dear Doctor, I have admired you for years. I wanted to tell you I'm delighted that you've taken an interest in me. I don't believe you'll tell them who I am. Besides, the important thing is what I am becoming. I have some things I'd love to show you. Until then, I remain your most avid fan.
Two families killed a month apart in their homes. These attacks were highly organized. The victims carefully chosen. This one is gonna go on and on.
That's the same atrocious aftershave you wore in court.
I need your advice, Dr. Lecter.
If you recall, Will, our last collaboration ended rather messily. How is young Josh and the lovely Molly? They're always in my thoughts, you know.
So it's true the Lecter's actually helping with your investigation.
We may have a little over 3 weeks before this freak does it again.
I might not have time.
I do. I have oodles. You want to know how he's choosing them, don't you? This is a very shy boy, Will.
I know what it's like to have people always thinking that you're different.
He is refining his methods. He is evolving.
What am I doing here?
No one will ever be safe around you, Will.
A note hidden in Lecter's cell.
The killer wants Lecter to answer him through the personal columns.
Lecter gave me your home address.
Hi. I'm a friend of your father's.
Open your eyes.
No.
I am the dragon.
Give me what I need.
Before me, you tremble.
I'll call you if I think of anything else. Would you perhaps like to leave me your home number?
I gotta say, a lot better than I remembered.
Yep, I liked it just
This
as
is-
much as when I first watched it.
This is a very good one.
Yep,
actually.
I think Red Dragon is really good. Like, I think Hannibal got a pretty good starting lineup, and then Rising.
Well, there's Hannibal, which is not.
I mean, yeah, it's not good, but like, look, I have fun watching that one.
True.
Yeah, this one is really solid. It's just as good as I remember it. Still prefer Manhunter in some ways, but
We begin with I think it's the Baltimore Philharmonic Orchestra.
probably yeah, sounds about right.
And they're playing, and there's this one guy who keeps getting notes wrong, and Hannibal's in the audience, and well, he took that personally.
Very personally.
So he's hosting a dinner party, and it's revealed that particular flautist has been
Missing.
missing for some time.
Yep.
And it's like, hey, by the way, Hannibal, what are we eating? He's like, if I told you, I'm afraid you won't eat it. Yes, you're not. Boy, you could say we have a little bit of that flautist in us. Maybe he's right under our noses. Perhaps you could say that we ate Uta and he's in our stomachs. Let's scratch that last one. Sir Anthony Hopkins is doing his thing as Hannibal.
Got a little ponytail now.
Yeah, this is in the past.
Yeah.
It's a flashback.
I mean, Sir Anthony Hopkins,
True.
not Hannibal.
And it's later on, and he's in his office, and then Will Graham, played, I guess, by Edward Norton. Not really the biggest Edward Norton fan, but what can you do?
I think out of all the stuff he's done, this is probably one of my favorites that he's done. Like this Fight Club and I don't know, some third movie I probably watched. He's on in this one. Stop the Lecter.
There's a line read he had in the Incredible Hulk video game, which massively dropped my respect for him. It's, I hate it when the military abuses their power. It just makes me so angry. Like, all right, Mr. Norton. if you don't want to actually give it your all, or you might not consider the video. It's the same reason I don't like Natalie Portman. It's like, just because you personally consider this project beneath you, we should not know that from your performance.
Sure.
All right? Like, I always bring that back to Abe Vigoda, who did The Godfather, the video game adaptation of The Godfather, Batman Mask of the Phantasm, and fucking Good Burger, and gave his all to all of those projects.
I love that he's in Good Burger. That's so rad.
But he's like, we found this thing. We think he's eating the victims. And then he does a little exploring, and then Hannibal comes back and stabs him with a switchblade.
Yeah, because he finds a book where he sees like something's marked with a star.
Yes, like sweet bread. Because
like,
they refer to something cut from the back as oysters.
Yeah. And he just kind of goes, like, you can see in his eyes, he's like, oh, fuck.
Guess I'll kill you.
Stabs him.
It's Hannibal's own fault that he was caught. Because a smart man is like, oh, I don't want you to feel pain, so I put you into shock. Just cut his goddamn throat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your desire to have an audience as you monologue is why you're now in prison, Hannibal.
Is why he gets 3 arrows put into his stomach and shot twice.
Yeah.
To which the tabloid then puts lightly wounded.
Yeah.
Like, the wounded part wasn't what got me, it was the lightly. I'm like, motherfucker got shot twice and stabbed with arrows. What do you mean lightly?
And
gets sent to prison.
Graham goes to Florida, which I guess is a punishment too.
After a lot of surgery and fucking hospital time.
Hospital time, psych time.
Psych time, because I mean,
it's not gone into in as much detail in this as in the show or in Manhunter, but Ed Norton,
Graham.
Will Graham has this ability to like. He has kind of like a super empathy.
Yeah.
Where he can like see, he can think like the serial killers.
Yeah, it's not like he sees visions. It's more like he could just really think about it and come up with ideas or like how things could have been done.
This is my design. But so that, and obviously that fucks you up.
Yeah.
Like if you're continuously trying to think like various serial killers.
Yeah, it's gonna get to you at some point.
He's living in Florida with Molly, and his son, Billy. Where's it, John?
Is it Josh?
Josh. Someone else's kid is Billy.
Yeah.
And he fixes boats. He doesn't have, like... Personally, I like his life from the show more. Because instead of a wife and kid and all that nonsense, he has like a dozen dogs.
Sick.
That he sleeps with.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah.
Just fuck tons of dogs.
Got good boys and gals with him. Hell yeah.
But, Jack Crawford, played by Harvey Keitel.
Always good time to see him.
Distractingly mustacheless, which is just weird.
It's always good to see him in something, though. Well, I like when he shows up.
Like, there are certain actors, or even just directors, who you are so used to seeing a certain way that when you see him a different way, it's really weird.
For me, that's like Bryan Cranston. Like, I knew him as Hal, and then all of a sudden I'm watching him cook meth in a trailer wearing like hazmat suits and shit. And that's not the funny dad from Malcolm in the Middle.
And he throws the pizza and lands perfectly on the roof. I gotta watch Breaking Bad.
It's good.
Really gotta watch Breaking Bad.
I still think it's a bit of a slow start, but like once you get to the like where it starts
slow.
to go,
this is the thing. Slow starts matter a hell of a lot less when the show's already done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I watched it when it came out, so
yeah,
it was hard, but like getting through it was.
That's actually one of the things I really like about Netflix is there's a lot not to like about Netflix, but all right, the show is out, so you don't mind it slow starts.
Yeah, that's
as opposed to a certain other production that also had a Marvel show. This Marvel show was Cloak and Dagger, which was a weekly show, but paced like a Netflix show.
Yeah.
I got to episode 6 and nothing had fucking happened yet, so I stopped watching.
Yeah, it's like the double-edged sword of like, we could release it all one together and you could just get through it. But then like, there's a part of me that likes the weekly stuff. But if it's like Netflix,
are you up to date on Stranger Things?
Okay. What was the last thing?
Season 4.
Okay.
Vecna.
Yes.
I would have been far more... Again, splitting that into two?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Delaying season 3 because of COVID when it was already done, fuck you. We could have used that.
Yeah.
But
again, luckily watched it when it was done, so I got to at least just watch all that.
But you know when there's the scene where they put the split?
Yeah.
You know when Vecna has Max and then they get Max out, but there's a scene before commercial where you don't know if she's dead or not.
Yeah.
That's where it would have not only ended the episode, but ended the first part of the season. Because I'm a fucking asshole.
Man. Yeah, I gotta say, after watching this, I really want to watch Hannibal now.
It's really good. Well, the first two seasons.
I look forward to watching it.
It'll make you want to eat human flesh.
Good.
Not necessarily just go out, but the way the dishes are prepared looks so goddamn appealing.
Some movie I watched recently that's kind of like that too, where it like focuses on cannibalism, but it's presented in such a way where you're like, damn.
The dishes are it has the same kind of... It's a very different show from Dungeon Meshi. But you want to eat the food as much as you do with Dungeon Meshi.
That's sick. I can't wait to watch it. I mean, again, like, watching this again, like, made me really enjoy just fucking Hannibal.
Also, all due respect to Sir Anthony Hopkins, Mads Mikkelsen's the best Hannibal.
I keep hearing he's really good.
Really good.
And I can't wait to see that, because I fucking love that actor, so I'm looking forward to seeing him be Hannibal.
You know he's in King Arthur?
Yeah.
He's the best character, Sir Tristram.
Mm-hmm.
So he's... Because Jack Crawford's there like, yo, there's this guy, he's killing people. I want you, if you come in, you help me with this, so we can catch him and like that. No, I can't. Come on.
Yeah.
But come on, though. Just give it a look. Just look at this thing.
You're the guy that put away Hannibal. Like, you see things differently.
I only got Hannibal because he fucking stabbed me.
Yeah, like, it's so funny that, like, Graham is constantly telling people, like, how did you do it? He's like, I got lucky. Like...
I got attacked.
Like, yeah, okay, Hannibal says, like, no, you felt something. He's like, yeah, I may have felt something, but, like...
Yeah, it was a goddamn...
It was a knife you stabbed into me. Like, fucking... He only went there because he was tired and out of ideas, and he was like, I don't know what to do. And he's like, just got lucky. Like, fuck off. And he does it anyway because...
Hell, even with what Graham... knew, looking at the books and shit, you can't use that because you don't have a warrant. You can't use that in court.
Exactly. No, you had to stab him and fucking... Here we are.
You had to stab him.
Graham is very, like, he doesn't want to do it, but then he kind of finds out that, he's targeting families, and... Yeah, if I don't help out, I kind of... Like, what kind of guy am I, really? Like, fuck.
A problem this movie has... And it's because it was made after Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal, is it tries to focus on Hannibal.
Yeah.
Hannibal, who has 2, maybe 3 scenes in the book.
Yeah, even in like Manhunter, he doesn't have that many.
He's a very minor. He's a minor character. He's a side character.
Exactly.
The problem is because this is generally a joint story. There's the Will story, and then there's the Francis Dollarhyde story. And Manhunter focuses more on the Will, but then because that's a much shorter movie, too. This, Will gets the shaft. It's more Dollarhyde.
Yeah.
But there's even less Will than there is in Manhunter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's a Hannibal story, even though it's not. That's what Hannibal is for. That's the Hannibal story.
Yeah.
Hannibal Rising, which hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
It wasn't out yet, but still.
Yeah, this one, it's like Graham still gets scenes, but now it's
scenes.
Graham and the cops, or Graham and the reporter, Graham and Hannibal.
Very little Graham and his family.
Exactly.
Too. They're basically not in this.
They're basically not in this.
But he goes. He looks at the crimes. He sees the crime scenes. Dollarhyde breaks mirrors, but Dollarhyde is complicated in what he actually does. Okay, we know he's called... Right now, they're just referring to him as the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
Because there are bite marks from, like, weird fucked up teeth. Puts the eyes and rapes the woman and does all this shit.
He puts glass in the eyes.
So they look alive, breaks all the mirrors because he thinks he's deformed.
Yeah.
And he just looks around and sees how he finds that there's talcum powder. But there's no talcum powder in the house. Which I want to call bullshit on.
I mean, hey, it gets them a print.
Yeah, because he took his gloves off.
Yeah.
There's a Chinese character carved in a tree. It's from the Mahjong Red Dragon tile, but it doesn't mean Red Dragon. It's a Japanese character. It's also a little off because there's like an extended beak on it, which isn't. I get it kind of looks like a dragon, but it doesn't mean dragon.
There's also a part where
the dragon kanji actually.
Yeah.
You've seen because it's on the orange geese in Dragon Ball. That's the dragon kanji.
Yeah. There's a part in this before like he finds the tree where he's talking to all the police officers and stuff. And probably one of my favorite parts is like he says how he's gonna do this again. He won't stop until either we get lucky or we get smart. And someone's like, why would he not stop? He's like, because he thinks he's God. Like,
would you give that up?
Yeah. Like,
this woman is suggested in some theories to be Clarice, but she's not. She's not Clarice.
Yeah. We also get a look at Dollar Tree after this.
Dollarhyde.
Dollar
Tree.
That's a fucking not that.
That's
it's a fucking dollar store.
Dollar store in the States.
Yeah. We get a look at Dollarhyde because we hear like the
Played
conversation.
by Ray Fiennes.
Fucking good casting too. Good lord.
I still prefer the other one, Tom Noonan.
Yeah, same. But I mean, he's having a good fucking time on set, which is all I can ask for. Probably see his ass a lot more than I thought I would.
See a bit of his dick.
Sure do.
His balls. Not a fan.
Just weird seeing Voldemort like that. Like,
well, technically, he's naked under the robe in Harry Potter.
No, I get it. This is damn. But you get to hear conversations with him and his grandmother from when he was a kid.
Yep, his grandmother was abusive.
Very.
Also, it's glazed over. It's glossed over in the movie, but she ran like an old folks' home. Hence the wheelchairs and everything. That's why they're there. Why
there's so many wheelchairs. Okay.
It doesn't go into that, but
I figured not. But okay, that makes sense.
As they're doing their investigation, they run across. He runs across them. Is Freddie Lowndes, a dickhead reporter for a dickhead reporter for a tabloid called the National Tattler.
Yeah.
Because if they had called it the National Enquirer, they would have been sued.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't like this guy. I mean, Graham doesn't like this guy.
The character's better and worse in the show.
When you say worse, like worse as a person?
Better as a person.
Okay.
More annoying.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because she, in the show,
actually
does... She's not doing it for personal fame and money. She's doing what she's doing because she personally believes Will Graham is dangerous. But she's still very annoying. She doesn't get... I'm not gonna... But
we don't get the thing?
Well, not yet. I don't know. I haven't watched that far.
Damn.
What?
How many seasons of Hannibal is there?
3.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, I'll get there at some point.
And they get very extra with the names.
Sure.
Because it's named after, food stuff.
Oh, boy.
It's very much dark dungeon meshy.
Sure.
I want to see a cook-off between Hannibal and Shenchi.
Yeah. Graham tells him to fuck off. Because he reported on when he was in the hospital.
He snuck in and took pictures.
Which, understandable. I'd be fucking mad.
I'd have a fucking personal restraining order on the guy.
He's like, it'd be one thing they took photos. He took photos of the tubes coming out of me. That's a bit too far, dude. Like, come on. He goes around, like you said, he finds the symbol.
Yeah.
Starts trying to figure out how the fuck he's picking families, which he talks about Hannibal with. And Hannibal does the Hannibal thing.
By being very fucking cryptic and not really saying anything, but I've said everything. Technically, I've told you everything. I've told you everything you could possibly need to solve this case. You're just not smart enough to understand. Tell me, Graham, I don't know. It's lambs or clarice. What is it for you? Are the ferrets still screaming?
You look, but you do not see.
Do you see?
Do you see? It's so funny, like, watching this years later, it's been like Manhunter and this, like, years later, just seeing all the references that people have made. Like, even when it's from different films, they somehow just cram it into something. You're like, goddamn, it's so...
South Park.
Yeah, like the South Park. Like, I didn't know the whole "Did you see" was from this before I first watched it. It was very funny to see that.
Well, when did you first watch it?
So I watched Red Dragon because I saw Silence of the Lambs, and I saw Red Dragon. This was what, 2002? When?
This came out in 2002.
Yeah, so I saw it in 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Because that's when I watched all of them for the first time. I watched Silence of the Lambs again, because I'd already seen it. And because I think... And then the TV show came out. I think around then.
Yeah.
Which I still haven't watched, and I will get to it now.
It's all on Tubi.
And it's all... Yeah, it's all there, so I may as well.
In the meantime, when they're trying to solve this
When they're doing cop shit.
we meet Dollarhyde.
Yep.
Like, properly meet Ray Fiennes. He has a little itty-bitty scar on his face.
Yep.
And he's working at a place called Chromolux.
Yep.
And he meets Reba, who is a blind girl. They just kind of talk for a bit. Scenes between them are really slightly irritating. Because neither of them ever really speaks above a fucking whisper.
Yeah.
You gotta crank the goddamn audio whenever they're on screen. And which, fair if that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
No, yeah. As someone who just gets mad at audio mixing sometimes, like, it just sucks that you can't really hear them because you have to turn up the volume or whatever. Because with these types of movies, every time that happens, you know the next scene's going to involve a big noise, and you're not going to be ready for it.
Especially because this has a loud-ass Danny Elfman sounding soundtrack.
Yeah, every time the score kicks in, you're like, oh, yeah, that's him, all right.
That's not him, but it sounds like it.
Yeah.
They talk to this guy who's interested in asking her out at one... Just gonna, put a bunch of scenes together here, because just to get it out of the way. He takes her to the zoo, because he's there for infrared film, so they can take pictures of the animals.
Yeah.
He organizes a date for her at the zoo where she can... Because she saw a cougar back when she could see... Because he drives her home.
Yeah. He drives her home because
she cuts him a piece of pie. He doesn't eat it. Rude.
Yeah.
Because she has this weird, complicated way involving a toothpick. Look, if someone goes through all fucking that to cut you, you eat that fucking slice of pie.
It's because she can use it to guide herself. She knows where to cut. So at that point, if you don't eat it,
you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
Eat the pie.
Eat the pie. But I get it. He's not socially awkward. But he's just awkward.
He is socially awkward.
He's very. Keeps to himself, very timid.
But he takes her to the zoo.
Yep.
Where she can, because they have a, it's not really mentioned, but the tiger's, it has an impacted tooth, so it's under heavy goddamn sedation.
They only say she's gonna do dental work on it or something. Yeah. It's very quick and out. So
she goes, she touches the tiger, so this is in Heartbeat. Both versions of the movie and the fucking book mention explicitly how she touches the tiger's testicles, and I don't fucking know why.
The cut to Dollarhyde was just oh, why is she doing that? Luckily in the movie it's not that long.
Nice.
It's
longer in Manhunter.
It's longer in Manhunter. Good lord.
And a Gata de Vida, baby.
Still the best part about that movie. Good lord. Yeah, they're just kind of doing shit, having a good time.
They sleep together.
Yeah.
He's watching, because we find out, Graham doesn't find out yet, but we find out that he picks his victims through watching their home movies.
Yeah.
So he studies the backyards and everything. In an effort, Dollarhyde sends Hannibal a note on toilet paper. And Hannibal replies also in toilet paper and gives them this code. They're talking. He's communicating through the tablet. Yeah. So they have and the code. It's a bunch of Bible verses, but the code works out to be, unfortunately, Will Graham's address.
Yeah, which he gets from this person that had
Well, because he pretends to have information to send to Graham. So he calls this university. He calls one university pretending to be from another university.
Yeah.
So I have to send this book to Graham, but I lost the goddamn address. So
he never gave it to me.
They forgot to give me the address. I
He
gotta
never
get.
gave it to me before he left.
I gotta
5 minutes.
5 minutes. I have it here, but
leaves.
FedEx is coming in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I gotta
FedEx.
send this. So he gets the address and he sends it to the Dollarhyde.
Yeah.
Kill them, save yourself. Graham address such and such and such. So they fucking move them the fuck out of there.
Yeah, luckily the cops are not that useless in this movie. He figures it out pretty fucking quick.
So they use Freddy to print this really insulting article.
Yeah.
About the Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy, yeah.
It's like, he's the product of incest. He's sexually impotent around women.
They make sure to get a nice photo of Graham with the building name in the background.
And therefore, Dollarhyde kidnaps Freddy.
Yeah.
Superglues him to a wheelchair. Shows him the dragon tattoo on his back.
Sick shot, by the way.
Really, it's a great tattoo.
It's so good.
It's not in not Manhunter, this tattoo.
No.
They were going to have it in. They shot a version of the scene with the tattoo. It was on his chest. Not his back.
Did they use a projector for that scene?
Well, they projected it on he had a projector, not projecting on him, projecting on the.
That's right. Yeah.
And
we get the. Do you see?
We see that he puts his grandmother's dentures in.
Yeah.
Well, they don't say, but it's. You see his grandma with the teeth, and then he puts the teeth in.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do you see?" Yes, I said, "Do you see?" He says, he record this message, and then he bites his lips off, sets him on fire, and sends him rolling back to the car park where he captured him.
Oh, fucking
beautiful scene.
It's so good. In Manhunter too, that scene is fucking incredible. But this one, yeah, I mean, iconic death. I think it's so well paced, it's so well done. Yeah. It's like you kind of assume he's gonna kill him, like duh.
Oh yeah.
But the wheelchair on fire.
I do love that he gets his lips bitten off and then it's set on fire and rolled in, and we have in the message he will be merciful to me compared to what he will do to you.
Yeah.
And it's like that's kind of funny.
And, the cops listening to the message are kind of like, well, we may have fucked up.
Mm.
But then the other one, not Graham, is like...
Crawford.
Crawford is like, well, we can wallow in self-pity or use this to catch the fucking guy.
Catch the fucking.
Come on. Right? We
Nail
gotta
his
get
ass
this
to the
fucking
wall.
dude now. And, Graham still goes back to Hannibal.
Hannibal's like, "Oh, so how's it feel to have committed your first murder?"
Oh, come on. You should be allowed to like it.
Even God likes it. He dropped a church roof on 50 of his worshippers in Texas.
Fucking Anthony Hopkins as just Hannibal is, man. He's always having a good time.
He's great.
He's so good.
Quid pro quo. Yes or no? The difference, actually, in how Brian Cox and Hannibal and Sir Anthony Hopkins played Hannibal. Brian Cox played him like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins played him like a Universal Pictures movie monster.
Yeah.
He played him more like Count Dracula than anything, which, of course, and we got Castle Lecter, which we talked about last time, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I feel like you feel more threatened from Hopkins' portrayal because it's more sedated. And it's...
Well, I find both equally threatening.
Oh, yeah, threatening for sure, but I mean...
But we never see Brian Cox out of the cell.
That's true, yeah, because he gets his own little walking exercise room.
Yeah.
The big oval with do not cross.
And he lunges, he does a bite lunge at Graham at one point.
What did he say? Like, you must have always felt, at some point you must have felt paranoid, and then he jumps at him.
He's great.
Great scene, too, because he orders dinner and a show, so they're cooking him a nice meal. One of the chefs puts the thing through the door, and he looks up at it, and it's just like...
Just
mouse.
The scene is
fucking great.
The scene is unnecessary. I think it's just Sir Anthony Hopkins was on break and was eating dinner, and they decided to fucking film it.
And none of that is scripted. Like the guy actually got scared because he didn't expect Hopkins to be there.
I mean, I'm sure this was all scripted.
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah.
There is some non-scripted Hannibal stuff.
I believe that.
Like the famous hiss.
Yeah,
that's not scripted.
Yeah, that I knew. Good time, and we get the classic. Hannibal's been telling him, you looked, but you didn't see. Like I told you what the answer is. You looked.
Hand me off some Bob Brady.
Figure it out. And I think the funny thing is, as they're trying to figure this out, because Graham is like, I don't get it. He knew about the padlock. He knew about the dogs, even though there's no.
So then he's watching he's watching the movies.
Yeah.
He works at the editing. Wait, tell me, these other people have the movies. They did. He solved the case.
Yeah, like I like the realization that Graham gets.
Dr. Lecter, one more thing.
One more thing.
My wife.
She gets all these home movies.
My wife, she wanted to make me. She wants me to go to this home movie place. Columbo would have fucking Lecter like that.
Columbo gets everybody. You can't escape Columbo.
He gets L. He gets Light.
Yeah,
he gets
Light.
Fucking. He'd catch the kid from Apt Pupil. He'd catch Hannibal. He'd catch the Joker.
Yeah, he gets everything. You can't escape Columbo. He's too smart.
Yes, you're very smart.
Yeah,
since the invention of the kiss, this one put them all to shame.
Yeah. They go to his workplace. They ask about him.
So can't give person. Well, he'd be like 25 to 35. He'd be like
pretty well
35 to 45, well built. Some scarring on the face. He'd drive a van. It's Dollarhyde.
That sounds like Dean Dollarhyde.
Dollarhyde has, in the meantime, kidnapped Reba
because he walks into work and he sees Graham there. He's like, "Oh fuck!"
And because he thinks Reba was sleeping with her coworker.
Yeah,
she isn't. But he kidnaps her. Is like,
after shooting the fuck!
We forgot a major scene. He argues with the painting about getting to keep Reba, and then in an effort to kill the dragon, he goes to the Brooklyn Museum and eats the fucking paint. He eats the original print, which is just fucking ridiculous.
I think you brought it up because, like, in the scene, he knocks the worker out to eat the paper, and then you're like, oh, in the book he didn't do that, which I think is fucking incredible. Like, I think it's so much.
He's looking at it, and then he just grabs it.
Like, this man just ripped a piece of art that's 200 years old. And I feel like at that point, you're mad, but you can live with yourself. Watching him eat it has got to be a whole other level of, I don't know how to live anymore.
It's like remember when Homer was the personal servant of Mr. Burns?
Yeah.
And he sent him to go to the comic to Android's dungeon. It's like, here's your copy of it. Amazing Fantasy number 135, Mr. Pierce of Spider-Man. Will you need a bag? Oh, no need. I'm going to eat it here. That's what this is.
I know. It's so great seeing this dude chow down. And some other poor worker walks in. She's like, what? And then he just knocks her out too and leaves. Because they straight up say he didn't kill them. But he's like, I don't understand why he wouldn't, because they know what he looks like. And then they say, like, oh, he's probably going to end it all, probably, so he's not too worried about that.
So he's talking to Reba. He's like, oh, I tried to kill him. I ate him. I ate the picture, but he didn't stop talking to me. And clearly she must be, like, I feel so fucking sorry for this character. Like,
yeah,
you're talking, you ate, stop, what are you talking? I don't even know what's going on.
He points the shotgun and tells her to feel it. He goes, yeah, it's a 12 gauge.
Magnum. You know what this will do to you.
I'm going to shoot you, and then I'm going to shoot myself, because I can't live like this, and he's going to get you if...
He'll bite you to death. This is better.
He points the gun, he goes...
So he shoots himself first, but we don't see it.
Yeah,
but you don't see it, like... There's a reason you don't see it. Generally, one assumes you don't see it because this movie has some fucking decency, and it's not going to show a man blowing his own goddamn head apart. Because the fuck is that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's around that time too, right? Where like things like that were always off camera. Like you never usually saw it on camera. So.
Well, 2002, they were starting to show it on Game.
Yeah, I mean, like it's around that time where like
Because I remember in the remake of Hills Have Eyes, you do see it.
Oh yeah, fuck,
But it's not a shotgun; it's a rifle.
Yeah.
It's not the head explode. It's a
That's
bullet.
Great shot scene. Like the blood spatter is fucking perfect.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
it.
It's very well. And then she escapes. They're driving down and they see the house on fire.
And she feels him too. Like she feels the
Yeah.
fucking headless corpse and goes, "Oh Jesus Christ!" Like then the clock chimes, so she knows how to get out, which is great.
And then they're driving down. They see the burning. It's like, fucking hell! Let's go check that
And
out.
Graham being like, "What's that? What the fuck you think that is?" Like,
Fire, dumbass.
Fire, dummy.
So they go.
Meet her outside.
She's obviously fucking panicking.
Where's Dollarhyde? He's inside and he's dead. Like, are you sure? I felt it. He's dead. Like,
So
the house balls out.
they're doing their thing. Hannibal's chilling in his cell, just minding. This seems utterly unnecessary. He's just there.
Yeah.
And then we cut to Will, and he's just like very pleased with himself.
Yeah, because I mean, like he talks to her by saying, like, "Look, you're gonna be fine. It's gonna be hard, but you'll be okay. Like, things will work out. You'll be all right."
And then
goes home.
we see Will with
Wife.
his wife, with his kid, and then
Kid
the
goes inside to get marshmallows.
And then Will goes to check because she's been gone kind of a while.
Oh, it took him 20 minutes to get out of bed. Yeah, well, I'm marshmallow hungry.
I want marshmallow,
I want
and fair
marshmallow.
enough.
And yeah, I'm down with him. Yeah.
And then he sees that all the mirrors in his house have been broken, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh."
He sees one mirror broken, he grabs a knife, and then you hear the phone call, like the messenger, go off, and they're like, Dollarhyde's alive. Because they found the bones, and they're not his, so yippee.
They're this other guy he used to work with.
Yeah.
Huh. And then Dollarhyde is holding a piece of glass to the kid's eye. And
Probably one of my favorite scenes.
he's really bad. Like, Dollarhyde is really bad at threatening people.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, put down the knife or I'll kill him. Puts down the knife. All right, I'm going to kill him, and I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to rape your wife and then kill her. Like, okay, the fact that you're just, I'm going to kill them anyway is not a great bargaining chip, Dollarhyde.
And then, I mean, Graham sees his kid obviously scared shitless.
And scared pissless in this case.
Like,
Wets himself.
Good Lord.
And they starts yelling, he's like, what a dirty kid, and which is also how the grandma would talk to Dollarhyde and then threaten to cut his penis off.
Cut it off. You want me to cut it off? And then, in probably one of my favorite parts, like he's clearly looking at his son and he's saying this, but you know it's being targeted towards Dollarhyde.
Because at one point he stops looking at the kid.
And he just looks right at him.
Looking at Dollarhyde as he says
so
this.
Dollarhyde gets mad.
I love how Dollarhyde is like taken aback for a second. He's like, I thought you liked the kid. What the fuck is this?
Yeah. At first he's like, wait,
you're supposed to like the kid.
And then he starts piecing it with you want me to cut it off? And he's like, you take that back. And then
It's when you a worthless hair-lipped loser. Like, hey, just because I'm threatening your kid, just because I said I'm going to kill your kid and wife, doesn't mean you have to be mean.
Fucking chucks the kid to the side. Bran tackles him, tells the kid to run.
He locks a door, which is very unnecessary to lock a door this week, but whatever.
Gets gun ready as Dollarhyde's trying
tells
to break
Molly's
through.
coming down, Dollarhyde's behind her duck, and she goes down, they shoot each other. They unloaded each other.
Yeah.
And then Molly does put the finishing shots.
Because she runs to Graham, he's like, shoot him. Like, I know he's not dead. Like, go over there and shoot him. Like,
Seen too many horror movies.
Yeah. And sure enough, Dollarhyde gets them, puts one right in the head. Fucking great aim. I know she's close, but goddamn.
And then Hannibal's just chilling in his cell, and is like, hey.
You're writing to Will.
Writing to Will, like, oh, you got lots of scars. It's cool.
Hope you're feeling better, bud.
Don't forget that mine are the first.
Oh, shithead.
And then Will sailing off with his family to be pirates. I don't know. They never come back.
No. And yeah, I mean, that's
like they're mentioned. Well, Will is mentioned in a book.
Okay.
Like he's mentioned in Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Is like, don't fuck with Hannibal.
Yeah. Just don't.
And then Chilton comes down.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, there's this woman from the FBI here to talk to you. What? Oh, really? What's her name? And we'll find out the answer to that question next week.
We sure will.
As we watch... Oh, what did you think of Red Dragon?
I still like this movie. It's still really... I still prefer Manhunter. Mm-hmm. But it's like... You're comparing an 8 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10, you know what I mean? Like, they're still both very good.
I will say... I prefer Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter.
Yes.
But not in this movie.
Yeah.
Because I prefer Hannibal... I prefer Silence of the Lambs Hannibal.
Hmm.
But for the purposes of this story, Brian Cox is better.
Yeah. Especially when you only see him like 3 times.
Because it's not about him.
That's it.
It's not supposed to be about him.
No, this movie is still like, it's very obvious what it is. Like, this was made after the first
This
two.
is meant to be a prequel, even though it's not written as a prequel.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, in 2002...
Like, Hannibal had just come out in 2001.
Yeah, like, you're not going to write a fucking Hannibal movie and not get Anthony Hopkins in it as much as you can.
True.
For people to go see it. So, like,
it was advertised as before... Like, this was advertised as the origin of Hannibal Lecter.
So, like...
So, I mean, we get a bit of that, sure, but...
Yeah, but
we get the full origin of Hannibal Lecter, and it wasn't very good.
No.
We talked about that last week.
But I think, like, as it is, like... Yeah, if you've seen Manhunter, you'll probably enjoy that one more than this one. But if you're just here for the Hannibal shit, I think you still get a pretty good movie.
But you get all of Dollarhyde's shit. Well, most of Dollarhyde's stuff for this one, which you don't in the other version.
Like, each one has its own merits to why it's here, I think.
Personally, I'd recommend reading the book. But
yeah, I need to do that at some point, is read the book.
Short of reading the book, though, I just recommend watching both, but not back-to-back.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, watch one, ideally, watch Manhunter, then Silence of the Lambs, then Hannibal, then this.
Yeah.
Like, get the full picture.
Yeah, that's also what I would recommend. But yeah, it's really good. It's still a really good film. It's still a really good movie.
It's really
There's a lot of shit in this movie that you'll probably like just as a normal viewer. It's very good. It's still very good.
It was exactly the same length as Hannibal Rising.
Fell shorter.
Yeah, exactly. It did not feel as long. It filled its time better. It used its time better than Hannibal Rising did. But this was a lot better than I remember it being.
Yep.
Definitely recommend.
Yep, I also recommend. Especially if you've only seen, like, Silence of the Lambs, let's say. And you haven't seen anything else and you want to check out, like, another Hannibal thing that's not the show or whatever. This is definitely...
I know the show does eventually, like, the last few episodes of the show are Red Dragon.
Yeah, there you go. So, still really good. Like, highly recommend. Still a very good movie. Watched it years ago, watched it again. Very good.
But next time we will be looking at the, in my opinion, greatest of the Hannibal films. The one that's made, not that started it all, because technically the Book of Red Dragon started it all, or Manhunter started it all. But the movie that made Hannibal Lecter, that took Hannibal Lecter from a one-off character in, like, that kind of, like, a previous case that helps out the detective, and makes him a horror icon that stands among your Freddys, your Jasons, among your Draculas and Frankensteins.
Like, for sure, anyone who's probably watching this, you probably know someone who will look at something and go, hello, Clarice. Like, because that's how fucking memorable this movie was.
The book, the little thing on the book for this. I, a while back, reread all the books. Except for Hannibal Rising. I couldn't, it was too stupid. This one still holds up. This book, like, obviously I loved them all in high school.
Yeah.
No shit. But this one really, really holds up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to rewatching the movie again.
It really holds up.
It's been a while since I've seen the next one, so I'm really excited to watch it.
I'm looking forward to the next one, too. All we'll say is that a census taker once tried to test me. I had to deliver with some fava beans and a nice candy. Fly back to school, little starling. Fly, fly, fly. Fly, fly, fly.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Anyway, I've been Merrick D'Amato.
Matt.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.